All right, everyone, here we go. This is the all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. Straight up energy reading for mid-March 2023. I've kind of been waiting to do this reading. The middle of this month kind of has a first half, part one and a part two, right? There's a lot of energy here. All right, I want you to picture in your mind's eye the first half of the month. I want you to picture a wooded area, beautiful woodland with flowing streams, and maybe a unicorn come down and drink out of the stream. It's nice, the deer and the animals all talking and all of that. And then for the second half of the month, which is kind of what we're pulling on here into early April, I want you to imagine all those animals drinking out of that stream and everything's great. And then all of a sudden, poof, it's all on fire. It's a raging wildfire. Animals and unicorns running from the forest, screaming at the top of it, oh my God, we're gonna die, right? It's like that. Why? Well, first half of the month, very watery. Second half of the month, it's all about, well, Mercury moving into Aries. We've been talking about that. That happens. Venus does move into Taurus, which is good for the emotions, and I'll pull on that. But Mercury moving into Aries is going to make somebody want to talk about this. And I've been saying a lot of the communication coming the second half of the month. You also got the Sun moving into Aries, but you got Jupiter also squaring, it's like a semi-square with the teacher Saturn going on too. You got a new moon in Aries. You picking up a theme? Aries, fire. You got Jupiter ruled by Sagittarius, of course. You got some fire there. Jupiter loves fire, and it's sitting in Aries, and it's having a square with Saturn, like I said. You got Mars entering Cancer. There's your other fire, right? We're not even going to talk about Pluto here because I got a whole reading coming for Pluto. I mean, Pluto's a whole separate story. All right. It may come up in the Q2 of 2023 reading I'm going to do probably tomorrow. That said, there's a lot of fire here. And what's really strange and why this is so cool is this pre-shuffle, because it's actually quite calm. And I think we may pick up on that calmness in the Q2 reading as well. I'm curious to see where that's going with the April, May, June reading I'll do tomorrow. But right now, let's focus on mid-March, the second half of March, right up through, I'm not a time lord, so right up through about the first week of April or so. Let's do it. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. All right, this reading is technically timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Now keep that image in your mind. I just burned down a forest where unicorns were drinking and everybody's happy and it's like a utopian land. And I just set fire to it here for the second half, right? It is that volatile. As far as communication, for sure, internal and external. But strangely here in the pre-shuffle, this is the undercurrent of it all. This is what happens. I think this is a strong energy of what happens with Venus going into Taurus. So we'll see what happens when we pull on that. But I've gotten the Nine of Cups, right? Emotional fulfillment, crossed by the Two of Wands. Okay? I've got someone who wants this. Gotta have this. Okay? That's why. It's the Empress. And that tree in this card is on fire. Okay? The Empress is on fire. It's not that those animals are trying to save themselves. You know, they don't care. They're trying to save the Empress because the Empress tree is on fire. It is. This energy is incredibly hot here in the second half of March. This is attraction. This is feminine energies coming up in a runner where the feminine energies were suppressed. This is just undeniable. And that's as far as I need to go in the pre-shuffle. Oh my God, the Empress is on fire. Do something. Imagine what you'd do. It's hot energy. It's a hot Empress. Okay? Underneath that, I can go further. It doesn't matter. That's the pre-shuffle. But 10 Pentacles, right? The rainbow, got to have that. Here's where it gets interesting. I did want to show you this. It's the 10 Wands crossed by 10 Cups. Again, somebody here, they're about to snap. Okay, it's an energy of somebody about to snap. Somebody who fake happiness is getting too much. It's too much. Why is it too much? Because the Empress is on fire. It is hot Empress energy. And I don't know how else to describe it other than that. Okay? I don't. If I did, I would. I don't know how else to describe it. So I'm just going to shuffle the deck and we're going to pull a reading here. All right, let's do it. Give me the soulmate cycle. Jesus Christ. And remember, I said in the Mercury and Pisces reading, I said all this stuff is going to build and build and build. All those animals drinking, and the unicorns and everything drinking at the stream in the lovely forest, all pretending to like each other. They're all pretending. It's a very passive-aggressive kind of energy. I said most of the communication, the breaking point would happen when Mercury hits Aries, and I think I'm right. Actually, I'm pretty sure I'm right. That said, I'm shuffling the deck. Give me the soulmate cycle for mid-March 2023, universe. This first card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? Very interesting that I get the weakest card. See, all of this is unreal. I got hot Empress energy and I'm pulling shit like this. 5 of Wands. Weakest energy as the energy reflects for me, and I'm me, it's my reading. This is the weakest energy I can pull from the deck. It's just this inner conflict that's just, it's nothing. There's no argument. When the Empress is, imagine the Empress energy, somebody's emotions, something that somebody is so drawn to, it drives them crazy, right? Yet they've been denying it, which has been building up heat. And now imagine that thing is on fire. You're not going to argue with yourself too much about doing something about it. All of a sudden, your petty, I'm afraid to be vulnerable, doesn't seem to hold a lot of weight anymore. It's time to be vulnerable at that point. It's a bit like that. It's a bit like that. It's a bit like that mother that summons the strength to save the child by lifting the car. You know, it's a miracle. Not really. That strength was always there, you know. After that is the 3 of Wands. It is... This person is moving away from that 5 of Wands. It's what I just said. I mean, it's all of a sudden your petty nonsense, a runner's petty nonsense that they tell themselves, and the bullshit and about you don't matter and I'm happy and all that. We saw it with the 10 of Wands, a lot of pressure on their 10 cups. 10 cups can be in the pre-shuffle. The 10 cups can be a whole lot of fairyland and nonsense. You know, there's a lot of passive-aggressive energy inside a 10 of cups. There is. Because we always know when we're full of shit, right? I'm happy. Oh, this is terrific. Yeah, happy to be here. Yeah. It's passive-aggressive. Even if you're at a party with friends and you're not happy to be there, you're going to tell everybody you're happy to be there because you don't want to be a stick in the mud. But that in and of itself is also a passive-aggressive energy. So, okay. Let's pull a reading. Here we go. I mean, the soulmate cycle here, universe, for mid-March 2023. And again, I'm not a time lord. This is going to stretch up into the beginning part of April. I'm laughing because I caught a glimpse of the overall energy is the love geese. And I am not making this up. I just fucking watched I was clicking through the channels, and I clicked past the PBS channel, and at the moment I clicked past it, it was literally 10 minutes before I pulled this reading. It showed 2 Canadian geese flying together, almost like this, across a marshy kind of area. And I said to myself, when I saw it, I was only on it for a second, I said to myself, the love geese. I actually said it out loud. You know, I don't normally call, go all Steve's love tarot out in the real world. But, I mean, I kind of do. But mostly I try to keep it to myself. But the love geese, yeah, just saw them. Just saw them actually flying. That's unreal that came up. Yeah, this is some wicked energy. Okay, what's fueling this? Yeah, I said it's some wicked energy. This is a chariot. The chariot is a card from me that represents this soulmate cycle, because this soulmate cycle is Cancerian themed. That's why it's so difficult. For the King of Wands, a fire energy, don't want that fire put out, don't want that ego kind of put down a little bit. This is not just the love geese in the air. This is, with the chariot crossing it, there's a determination to this energy, okay? Somebody wants to save the Empress, all right? We had already a reading. I think it may have been, I don't remember if it was the full moon or what it was, Saturn, I don't know. Something about save the rose, right? We talked about that where you had the 5 of Pentacles over here. Now it's not even, there's not even any sadness attached to it. The tree that they love, that Empress tree, is on fire. It is hot Empress energy. It's incredibly powerful. So powerful, I can see this card in live action just flipping through channels before I sat down to do this reading. And it's fueled by a chariot. I mean, it's determination. It's just straight up determination. Readings on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. This is how your person's behaving in the 3D. This is their soul. Oh, that's going to be fun. Right here's the hidden energy, the message from the universe. Red with the energy of your connection, but I think the universe is separate today. I think it will be red with the connection, but it's its own little message. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. All right? I am not the warlock on the fucking hill. That's it. And I don't even think he can. That's it. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top at the end, and you bet your sweet asses, and I know they are. There's going to be a link for an extended in the description, okay? All right, let's do it. Here we go. Energy around your connection right now. Love geese. I can't believe that came out. Four of Swords. It's crickets. Crickets chirping right now. This is a calm before the storm energy. It's all soul, no brain. It's like if it was a movie. Let's say it's a movie called The Empress Tree on Fire. Okay? The movie starts with two people or one person. We'll say two people. Okay? Asleep in a bed. Everything's fine. They always do that. When a movie's going to go to shit, when something's about to break, all hell's about to break loose, it always opens with a contrast. It opens with a scene of very relative peacefulness. Calm. Everything's cool. Everybody's asleep. It's just another day. As Paul McCartney once sang. It's just another day. Right? It's fine. This is good. A lot of healing energy around that. How are they behaving in the 3D? Oh, okay. The Four of Cups. Again, all I was drawn to, when I took a peek at this card, all I saw was that. Right there. Just that little moon. I take a peek. I say, oh, it's a Four of Cups. Okay. I did take a peek. I tell you when I do. It's the Four of Cups. It is an air of uneasiness. When I put these energies together, I get somebody who's really, really deep down inside, maybe not on the surface, but deep down inside, somebody is really feeling their mistakes. Okay? Yeah. Again, animals drinking out of a stream, people sleeping, however you want to phrase it, everything is nice and peaceful. Soul energy, bookending the Four of Swords, Five of Cups. Somebody, what did I just say? Primary energy flow is 5D to 3D. I got all cups here in both 5D and 3D positions. I do. I just said, rewind. I said it. Somebody's feeling all their mistakes. Feeling all their mistakes there. And it's flowing. The brain is shut down. There's no brain engagement here. This is the most, for you watching this, you may be like, oh, he just pulled some shit minor arcana cards and he told a story about how he saw geese on PBS. This guy sucks. Okay, well then turn off your video. It's perfectly fine. I do not suck. I am smiling and I am laughing because I know what this damn energy is. This is perfect. This is exactly what this is. Oh, it's just, I mean, I got the movie playing in my head. I wish I could just put up a film, not do this and just say, watch this film. You know, like that. Like the teachers that give up at the school I went to. That the teachers had all just given up. They just had us watch TV and movies all day. The school in the town I grew up in, the elementary school and all that, it was like a sitcom. It really was. Like where the teachers just checked out. You know, but I wish I could do that here. Somebody's feeling their mistakes here. It's good. Let them. Because the next scene in this movie is the Empress Tree on fire. And they're about to piss themselves to do something about it. Might even piss on the tree for all I know, because I got the love geese here fueled by a chariot. There's a lot of, which is a lot of determination. It's a lot of power. All right? Something's about to pop here. What's the message from the universe? It's red with the Four of Swords, but I thought it might be separate. Look at all the minor arcana. Look at this. It's the Six of Pentacles. It's an energy of somebody, those mistakes that are flowing. I said this might be a separate message from the universe. Those mistakes that they're feeling are all around giving to the wrong things, right? All around not being happy with their surroundings. All around that Ten of Wands crossed by the Ten of Cups. That Ten of Wands with the Ten of Cups up in the pre-shuffle. And we talked about that already. You know, that passive-aggressive energy. This is sort of the passive part, okay? And what does it result in? I got two cards that want to come out together. I only took a peek at one of them. So the final outcome, if it was just one card, would be two cups, two soulmates coming together. But it wanted to come out with a quick change energy of the magician. This is that movie I just described. It starts with two people asleep, crickets chirping, everything fine. And then we start to see the little crackling of the Empress tree catch fire. And then it flares up, and then they jump out of bed. It's all of a sudden, somebody wants to do something about something that they didn't want before. All of a sudden, and I'm phrasing it that way for a reason. All of a motherfucking sudden, somebody wants to do so. All of a sudden, somebody is now interested in the Empress. You literally had to catch fire for this person to get this interested and actually get off their ass and do something. In the meantime, what's building up to that is a severe disappointment. Severe disappointment in that they gave to the wrong things. They cast off the wrong things. It's what they're feeling. There's a disappointment that's been latent for a while. Like I said, those animals at the stream in the first half of the month, they don't really like each other. They're drinking together, but they're not really, the forest really isn't that happy, right? It's not. And there's an explosion that happens where everything changes. And you can see it right here. Now, I don't have a tower. Why don't I have a tower? Wouldn't it have been cool if I got a tower? I don't know what the next card, yeah, the next card's not a tower. The next card, I will tell you, is the Knight of Pentacles. It's a reliable energy. It says, oh, this is happening. Whether this person does anything about it or not is up to their free will, but I can tell you the Empress is catching fire. It's pretty much what the universe is saying. Again, I don't have a tower here because this is just somebody, they don't know what this is someone showing up, two soulmates coming together, communication with the Two of Cups, communication with the Magician. These two are read together. They're basically one card, a two-cut-ition, right? Kind of a card like that. They don't know what they're doing. You know, I've given you the scenario. They were sound asleep. They're having nightmares probably, but sound asleep. They sprung up out of bed because they smelled smoke. Everything. It's imagine you did that. Imagine your house caught fire. You sprung up. You start freaking out. You're not sure what to do. Should I try to put it out? Should I jump out a window? What do I? There isn't a tower moment here. There's just somebody who shows up unaware of building any foundation or anything. It's more an energy of an Empress on fire. It really is. Now we're going to talk to the witches, all right, and we're going to clarify this thing. It's a massive reading. It's unreal. Okay, tell me about the Four of Swords. All right, maybe we find out if they sleeping naked or not. I don't know. Why is the Four of Swords here? What's going on? I do pick up a mess. I do pick up a little bit of healing energy here. I get a warm, fuzzy feeling from the little lamb. It's as though the little lamb is sitting on my lap and I'm petting it. You know, it's nice. It's nice. It releases serotonin. You feel good. It's feel-good things. Pets are good. Little animals are good. You know, they can make you feel. They're good for people with depression and stuff like that. You get yourself something cute to pet. It's also an energy of, again, I don't talk about anything or joke about anything that's not here in the reading. So if I'm saying this, I'm not just saying it because I feel like saying it, talking about fuzzy animals. I don't fucking care. But, you know, fuzzy animals here, it's the purest love that you'll ever feel, right? It is. It's absolutely pure. And that's actually something that's very important. Part of their disappointment is what they're feeling for that cup that they rejected. All right. Why is the Four of Swords here? There we go. Fucking Steve's petting zoo here pretty soon. We got geese. We got the big cat. We got horses. And we got little rats. You can have rats. Sure, you can pet a rat too. I'm still shuffling. All right, here we go. But welcome to Steve's petting zoo. All right, here we go. It's the King of Wands. Crossing the Four of Swords and the energy of your connection is the King of Wands. It's healing this energy. It's a massive amount. This little lamb is sitting on the lap of the King of Wands, who's usually an asshole, and ego, pride, gotta have it their way, always goes for whatever they can get, because God forbid they get rejected, so they reject first, always has abandonment issues. Here we go. The little lamb is on the lap. We got a lot of healing going on. We got somebody here who's getting real a little bit. What's on top? Knight of Swords. Jesus Christ. Again, it's springing out of bed. What did I say? They're sleeping. Right? It's springing into action here. This is a mission. What's the mission? Well, I think the Empress tree's on fire, you know, but you better bring it a cup. If the Empress tree's, literally, I love that I just pulled. I love tarot. It's so amazing. It's the Knight of Cups. Where are they going? It's basically asking where he going. He or she, doesn't matter. We're going to get, he's got a cup full of water here. The Empress tree's on fire. I better go tell it how I feel. I better go say something. I mean, this reading is cut and dry. But there's so much psychology underneath all of this. I mean, it's unreal. I could write a paper on this. You could write a paper on this. You should. You'll get published. All right, why is the Four of Cups here? Oh, all right. Petting the lamb here. Nice. So again, and there's a little bit of woulda, coulda, shoulda here too. Again, this is bookending this Five of Cups, my sad horse, right? By the way, at Steve's petting zoo, Steve's love petting zoo, the animals would not be sad. All right, they'd be well taken care of. But this one is sad. All right. Why is the Four of Cups here in the 3D? Tell me more about the. I already said why it's here, but tell me more about the Four of Cups. Unreal. Okay. All right. I never know where these readings. I mean, I have the energy here. I kind of know what's happening, but I love the sense of humor of the universe. The universe is a fickle old gal, but she got a sense of humor. I'm telling you, I love it. And here's a sense of humor right here. If you want, it's the Eight of Cups crossing the Four of Cups. Now these are generally 8 broken cups, but these look pretty good, don't they? I mean, you drink out of those. And again, what did I say? I said this is kind of a message from the universe. This Six of Pentacles kind of a separate thing. What are they feeling? What's all their mistakes? They're sort of feeling where they went wrong. Where they went wrong was given to the wrong thing. Fooling themselves that these were good, that these were the 9 cups. They're not. The 9 cups are off this way. It is somebody here who's realizing this, and it is creating a great deal of, I'll call it passive-aggressive tension. All right, it's the way I feel it. So I call it like I feel it. What's on top? 3 of Wands. Oh, I wish. This is where it's just this. I know you think I'm going to say he's looking out, you're on the ship, right? We joke about the ship being topless and all that stuff. It's not it. It's this. When I pulled this card, in my mind, it's like I was reading a person. It's like I was standing next to a person or something like that. But when I pulled this card, I said, oh, fuck. Right? That's what this guy is saying. Oh, fuck. You know, it's I'm not even sure how to describe it. It's not the usual meaning of the 3 of Wands where someone's looking out at new horizons, or I make jokes about the ship. It literally is just, oh, fuck. Upright. Just like that. I acted it out for you. Oh, fuck. Like that. That was take 2. Maybe the director wants take 3. Oh, fuck. There you go. There's take 3. Okay? Pick the one you want. It doesn't matter. That's what that is. Why is that here? That's why. The Ace of Cups. Oh, all I'm drawn to is the fact that this son of a bitch can't even hold water anymore. It's flowing over and it's all spilling out. It's being wasted. Wasted time. That's what this is. Wasted time. And there's the horse right there. Oh, the song is in my head right now. It's Skid Row. Sebastian Bach, right? Any of you listen to rock? I don't know. Skid Row got a song on their Slave to the Grind album called Wasted Time. This is it. You should read the lyrics. And he talks about a horse stampede and raging in the name of desperation. Oh, is it all just wasted time? You know, it's here. That's what that is. And it's ringing in my head right now. I can't get Sebastian out of it. He hits those damn notes. Drives me crazy. I'm surprised he could still talk after doing all that screaming into the microphone. Anyway, look up the lyrics. Listen to the song. It's got some soul to it. It does. He rips his guts out by the 3rd chorus. What's going on here? Oh, fuck. Right? It's just, the Empress is on fire. All right? And there's the springing into action in the final outcome. Tell me about the 5 of Cups. Why is it here? Why is it here? Tell me about the 5 of Cups. What's going on? Five of Cups in the soul. Man, that's rough. That's rough. So this is about feeling, right? This is the soul. 5D to 3D. And in the 3D, the end result is, oh fuck, what have I done? Right? I got to do something. I've made mistakes. Have I wasted my time? Have I given love to the wrong things? It's all spilled out. It's all wasted. Is it all just wasted time? Right? Over here, I've got the sad horse. I've got a lot of regret and disappointment. And this is where it gets good, because this is the Seven of Swords crossing this. The environmental energy, what are they sad about most? The lies they told themselves. Yeah, they said that Empress tree didn't matter. I don't care. I'm not even going to water it. Fuck it. But, you know, the moment the damn thing catches fire for something they didn't care about, all of a sudden it's a big deal. They're freaking out, clamoring to get a cup of water to get over there. Clamoring, big time. So it's somebody getting real. I said that about, now this card is bookending over here. These cards bookend over here. And I had the King of Wands here. I said in passing, I think I did. I don't remember saying it, but I think I said this is the King of Wands getting real. It is. That's why I felt that, this Seven of Swords. All right? It can be very sad when we realize the number one person that we lie to is ourselves. We do it to get through life. We do it to get through a job we hate. We do it to get through a relationship we hate. We do it to get through jury duty. Oh, this is going to be fun. I can play with my phone all day. This is going to be... No, it isn't going to be fun. It sucks. All right? But we don't get real. We don't want to sit there all day and say, this sucks. You find something to do. Right? I mean, play Angry Birds or something. Play some game, whatever it is. Well, the problem is this person did that not about jury duty, about emotions, about what's in the cup. And that's a very sad thing to realize, you know, especially when it might, oh fuck, it might be gone already, okay? That's why this is, oh fuck. It might be all gone. All the water leaked out. It's just been leaking. There's been a hole in the bucket the whole time. I don't know. It might be all gone. Is there anything left in there? We can't see. What's on top? Three Cups. Yeah, it's the flow of emotion. Also, somebody gave to the wrong thing. This has the third energy attached to it. For a lot of you, your person might be married or in a relationship or giving to a career. Put career focus over emotion, whatever it is. They gave to the wrong thing. I already said that. They're feeling that. The universe told us with the Six of Pentacles as the theme of what's happening here. Why is the Three of Cups here? The Queen of Cups. They gave to the wrong thing. I just pull this one to verify my read on this one. Yeah. Why is the Three of Cups here? My Queen of Cups. This is my desert queen. That cup is empty. The water is way over there. In fact, I don't even see it. It doesn't register with me. It's empty. It's full of sand. They gave to the wrong thing, lied to themselves. This is all about, in the soul position here, this is all about that Ten of Wands and Ten of Cups from the pre-shuffle. And we've already talked about that. I'm not going to go over it again. Six of Pentacles. If you're a fast forwarder, I can't help you. All right. Six of Pentacles. If you forgot, just rewind. Well, watch this reading a couple of times. It is what it is. Not a lot. Listen, I pulled a lot of readings for you guys. And I have to tell you, I've never seen the Empress energy on fire like this. I've never seen it this hot. All right? It's massive. And I think one of the bigger events, I'm not going to pull on it because it'll show up in readings. As we go through and finish up the month of March, on around the 20th or 21st of the month, Jupiter is having a pissant argument, if you will, with Saturn, the teacher. And Jupiter is in Aries, and it's brave and bold. I think that's about the time, and it's only a day or two after Mercury moves into Aries, where if your person is married or in a relationship, I think they're about to rip somebody's head off. Okay? All these lessons are going to come crashing down on their head. And they're going to grow a pair. He's going to try and jump in that water, even though, oh, fuck, I'm too late. Maybe is it already gone, right? I don't know. Let's see here. Six of Pentacles. Let's talk to the universe. I can't wait to pull on that, but we got to get there. Energy needs to be peeled back layer by layer. Otherwise, it's like Sherlock Holmes. It's like doing an investigation. I'm sure he'd love to skip to the end, but you can't. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? Why? Five of Swords. Yeah, they gave to the wrong thing. Fine. The environmental energy around it is someone's realizing they've been short-sighted. They don't have a future. If they're married in a relationship, they don't have a future with that. So why the fuck am I giving to it? Why do I keep giving to things that peter out, that are just not, you know, not going to go anywhere? Yeah, it is. And the environmental energy around them, again, is a bit of disappointment. These are false victories. They're always disappointing. False short-term gain is always disappointing. Yeah, you might win in the short term, but in the long term, you know, if not, it's almost an energy that feels like somebody lost a friend here, or someone that could have been. It feels like that, you know. You're the one that got away, and that's sort of this dude's attitude with the oh fuck, right? Well, yeah, I can dig it with a base energy of the Four of Cups, which can be a little bit of self-pity and apathy. I can dig that, but they need to push past that. The soul says they do, okay? Because the Five of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase in the soulmate cycle. The final outcome says they push past it. The love geese are definitely in the air, meaning your connection, the energy, the energetic table is set for your connection to come together, all right? They're feeling it. They get it, all right? Are they going to come through that little black hole portal right there? I don't know. That's up to their free will. What's on top here? 10 Wands. What did I just get done saying? Everything I just told you just got backed up. I did not know that was there. 10 Wands. Heavy. Burden. Right? Heavy. There's a lot of heaviness to this whole energy. These realizations. These short-term gains. It's why is the 10 Wands here? The Nine of Pentacles. Again, 10 Wands needs to break. It breaks to an Ace of Wands. Right? A passionate new beginning. A flare-up, if you will. Somebody here. This is the card of liberation, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody put their focus on the wrong things. They put their focus, what causes everybody stress. Everybody gets stressed. This is stress. Everybody gets stressed when they put their emphasis, I just want to be rich. I just want to be rich, and I'm going to get pissed. I'm going to step on people all the whole way up the ladder. I'm going to do whatever I need to do, lie, cheat, steal. I just want to be rich. And it creates stress. Because then when you get rich, and ask any rich person, I know a few, when you get rich, then there's a real burden because you got to hold on to it. It's why rich people are super cheap. Actual rich people, people who earn that money, are the cheapest son of bitches you'll ever meet. They rarely spend their own money. In fact, they stay rich by spending other people's money. It's generally what they do. It's only the dumb ones, the ones who were never rich, or dumb in the sense they don't know because they were never rich, who win the lottery and all that stuff, and then they go out and they blow the money. They spend it like a hot knife through butter. And then they find themselves with what a lot of people call the curse of the lottery or whatever, or they just end up broke. You know, they end up in the hole. At the end of the day, if you can't manage $1,000, you can't manage $1 million. And that's a fact. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. This person here has a lot of stress for striving for whatever this freedom, whatever this pentacle-based freedom they saw was. And now they realize they went the wrong way. Okay? And I see that here because these cards are red with these, and these two knights are facing two different directions. Somebody went the wrong way. Somebody was charging on and then into whatever it is, material things, ego, image, whatever it was that caused them to run from you. All right? It was the wrong focus. All right, and they finally, I believe, a lot of them reached that point of the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of your runners are in good shape, either financially or they're in a good family, if you will. They got the image that they wanted, and it's not right. Something went wrong. So this person here, extremely sad, extremely about giving to the wrong things. All right, they went the wrong way, and we can see it here with these two knights facing two different directions. They went the wrong way. They went swordsy this way, right here. So we've got somebody here who now sees that bringing you a cup, going toward love at the very least. You know, I can't say what a 3D person's going to do, but bringing you a cup is definitely the liberation. It's the piece of the puzzle that this one needs to get to the 10 of Pentacles. All right? It's missing one fucking thing. Because the 10 of Pentacles is all of it. And we had the 10 of Pentacles in your pre-shuffle. All right? So, that said, here we go. Quick change energy. We start with someone sleeping and feeling. And they spring out of bed because the Empress is on fire. All of a sudden you matter. I could phrase it that way. All of a fucking sudden you matter. A great deal. But I think for the DFs, or the non-runner, and they're not all DFs, but I think for the DF you need to consider, why did you need to be on fire to matter? Okay? I know Hollywood plays that a lot in movies and love stories and stuff like that, where someone doesn't realize someone's value until they almost lose them. But I find that insulting. I always do. I would in real life too. I know. On some level. So it's not that it's not that you can't get past it. It's that they've got a lot of explaining to do, right? You know, an apology without an explanation isn't an apology. It's just fluff. It's just someone wanting to brush it off. You know, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry it didn't matter. You know, whatever. Come on, let's go. Right? What the fuck is that? You know. So, again, it's something for you to keep in mind. Because I'm going to pull an extended on this, and I'm going to get some wicked voodoo out of it. There's a lot of emotion to pull on here. We're going to get pretty deep. I'm going to go all Dr. Phil on this one. All right? We'll see what happens. But I want you to keep that in mind in case I forget to mention it. Because I got my hands full here just with this final outcome. Because I'm still shuffling and I'm running out of shit to tell you. All right, here we go. Empress is on fire. The end result of all this should be two soulmates coming together and something transforms within the connection. Okay, can I phrase it like that? Is that nice and easy for you to understand? All right, that'll do. Why is the Two of Cups, the two cup-ish in here? Why is the two cup-ish in here? You still want me to shuffle. Oh my God, this is unprecedented. This is unprecedented. Now, my intuition, my little voice in my, okay, so we got two cards here, wants me to cut. Okay, hold on, let me finish the cut. This is crazy. This is crazy town, I'm telling you. Okay, the bottom of the deck, these are the two cards that go on top. We'll get there. And they're upright. Five of Cups is crossing this energy. You know it'd be weird because it's weird that it's two cards. It's two energies. It's a two-cup-ition. Go ahead and find that in your deck. All right? I got one. I'm the only one with a two-card-ition. Okay? Five Cups. It's this card right here. My sad horse. That's Five Cups. That ties us back to the soul. The environmental energy around. The reason it's what I already told you. The reason that they show up is because you were on fire. They realized I suddenly realized your value. I suddenly feel it now. I get it. Oh, we can't lose you. Right? Well, where the fuck were you before? Well, where they were was lying to themselves. Okay? Because before I cut I know I should have showed you. Before I cut these cards, I had the Seven of Swords at the bottom of this deck. The Seven of Swords was crossing over here. Okay? They were lying to themselves. And now somebody feels bad about that. All of a sudden, they see your value. Five Cups ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. Now, this is Two Cups on top of Two Cups. You saw them. They flew out when I was trying to cut the cards. Two Cups on top of Two Cups. And this is Seven Wands as to why the Two Cups is here. And technically on top of the Magician. Again, saying the same thing. Yes. These cards all say the same thing. In fact, the Five of Cups ties to this Five of Cups. The Seven of Swords that was originally here before I cut the cards, it was the Seven of Swords that was crossing the Five of Cups. So technically I had the Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords again from the soul energy. And I know I should have showed you the Seven of Swords. I didn't think of it. Maybe it got caught on video. I don't know. Either way, these cards flew out. It's Two Cups on top of Two Cups and then Seven Wands. What does it all mean? Exactly what I said. All of a sudden you fucking matter. All of a sudden somebody's willing to stand up and fight. Because why? Because you caught fire. Okay? I mean, it's the easiest way to phrase it. I mean, you're not literally going to catch fire. But it's that, and again, Hollywood does this all the time. You see it on Lifetime. Oh, I've suddenly realized your value. You're suddenly something, all this kind of great. I don't like that. This person has some explaining to do. I don't see any explaining here. I just see someone now wanting to stand up for this. And I see you coming together. We're going to have to see where this goes by pulling some pyramids and some timelines in the extended. And I'm going to pull on your side too. Because Again, I want to see your reaction to this show. What does all this mean to you? You know, if the Empress energy is on fire, meaning hot, and you're it's a hot Empress energy, and you're the Empress, what does that mean to you? What does that mean? You know, does that mean you're like attracting all kinds of things like crazy? Does it mean you shouldn't touch flammable things? I mean, I have no idea. Let's pull 3 cards from the universe so I can go pull some wicked voodoo. Let's go. Give it to me. 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell everybody before I go pull some wicked voodoo on this? And then I'm going to dig into all this 5 cups, 7 swords. I had 5 cups crossing here and 7 swords before that. 5 cups, 7 swords, 4 cups, 4 swords. It's all getting pulled on, including this crap here, which ties to the King of Wands that was here, because the King of Wands always wants to be rich, always wants this kind of material thing. Oh, I'll pull on that too. You know, see what's going on with that. It's never complete. In fact, psychological studies have shown that even if you have the career you always dreamed of, it's 30% of your happiness at best on a good day. And that's not accounting for any depression you may have or the stress and anxiety. So, that said, you get the cups, you get everything. That's why you just do. Everything comes from that, you know. Even if you're going after that great job, you've got to have the cups. You've got to have some soul to you, or you don't reap the real rewards of it. You'll end up attracting other superficial people if you're superficial. Like energy attracts like energy. You know, it's like pigeons. You're innocently feeding one pigeon, and then the next thing you know, there's 50 of them there, you know, with their mouths open. Like energy attracts like energy, so be careful what kind of energy you surround yourself in. I think this energy is realizing that. That's why I'm telling you. I know you already know that, but I'm saying they're figuring that out. You know, let's go. All right, 3 cards. We always pull from the bottom here. All done shuffling. Oh, look at that. It's our lion with one of the roses from the 2 of Cups. And I got there's the roses. I got 2 of Cups on top of 2 of Cups. And a 7 wands on top of a magician. That just, I mean, totally, just exactly what I told you. All of a sudden, I don't like that. I need some explanation. I got strength, and I got someone with their mouth zipped, two swords at a crossroads. I got communication, so that's what I mean about the mouth zipped. I'm right about that. And I've got 7 cups. This, I'm going to say it, this motherfucker, when they show up, there's communication here. I wasn't making shit up on the Mercury in Pisces reading when I said I think they're going to feel a lot here. I don't think that communication starts rolling in until Mercury moves into Aries. I think that's only part of it, and I'll pull on it, but I've got communication here. I've got someone, a 500-pound lion with a rose in the mouth from the 2 of Cups, but a base energy of nothing but confusion and somebody who's not talking much. All right, they're just sitting at an intersection looking at a map. All right, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I do know it's short-sighted, the 5 swords. All right, somebody here doesn't know. I think I know what it means. I know what the universe is trying to say. It's just whether or not I can convey it properly. Somebody knows what they want to do with you, okay? But I don't think they know how to do it. You follow? It's an emotional immaturity thing. They know exactly what they should do, exactly what they want to say. In their mind's eye, they're this lion coming in and communicating. But I don't think they know how. And because this 5 swords showed up again, and that's what was crossing the message from the universe, okay? I think they don't know how. I think the only thing this person knows how to do is stab themselves in the foot, okay? Or say the wrong thing, or not say enough, all right? And I think there's a chance they get past it. The 7 of Cups tells us that. There's a whole lot of routes they could take here. It's not just Schrodinger's cat with one cat fluctuating between alive and dead in the box. You open the box, you see if you have a live cat or a dead cat. It's a whole herd of cats inside the box, fluctuating between dead and alive. So it's going to be, and as I say that, I did not know that was there. I have the Justice card underneath with 2 cats on it. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that the day I'm having? I'm seeing Love Geese on PBS right before the reading, and then I pull this, I talk about cats, and there's cats? Jesus. Oh, man. Listen, I may not know how to convey the message properly, but There's a conversation coming between the black cat and the white cat, you and this person. This person does not know anything other than how to stab themselves in the foot. I think you need to keep that in mind. But the problem is your energy is hot here. Okay? And I don't know what that means yet, but I think it probably makes you very attractive. And I don't necessarily mean, I mean, it could be. Others are attracted to you. But I think it means you're attractive to yourself. Okay? You're on fire is what we might say. Right? Or somebody might look at you and say, you're fire. Isn't that something that the kids all say? Right? Something along those lines, or used to say, I don't know. I have no idea. But at the end of the day, there's communication coming. If that's something you want, great. Where it's going to go, nobody knows. There's a lot of cats in the box. But either way, it does make you, something about it makes you happy. Okay? Now, I got to go deeper. And we're going to go crazy with this. I'm going to take a screen grab of this just because. I'm going to go pull an extended. If you want the extended, watch it. Alright? It's a pretty cool reading. It's a mid-month, so this is some pretty cool shit. That said, if you want it, the link is in the description. I hope this reading was helpful. Alright? I look forward to seeing all of your Empress trees on fire. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Alright? Alright, let's go pull some wicked voodoo now. Alright, good luck.